Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Summerslam 2014 review. Now I know, I thought this pay-per-view was I don't know, I just got done watching it a few minutes ago, and I thought this pay-per-view kinda sucks. I really think, like, I don't know, like, I was excited for some of these matches going in, like the Ambrose and Rollins feud. I was really excited for that match going into it, and I was excited for the main event. I was excited for the main event. The other matches, though, I don't know. I wasn't feeling some of these matches on this card. So we open up with the pre-show match, which is Cesaro versus RVD. I don't know who was on the pre-show panel because I didn't watch this pre-show panel. I didn't watch the pre-show, but I know at RVD won. So it's again, Cesaro's getting buried by the WWE, and I don't really know why. I don't know why who has he pissed off really, because I don't really know. So yeah, RVD got the win over Cesaro. I think Cesaro should have gone over in my opinion, but whatever. First match, and then we open up some song with Hulk Hogan coming out. He cuts a promo to get the fans hyped up for the rest of the show. Yes, yeah, I wasn't really hyped after this. Hogan, cuts a promo, talk about the WWE Network. It's only $9.99 a month, and then he says, "What you gonna do when Summerslam runs wild on you?" And that's about it. So yeah, the host still got the crowd going for the got them got the crowd going and stuff. Then we get to the first match tonight, which is for the IC title. It was The Miz defending his IC title against Dolph Ziggler. I thought this match was a good, solid, a very good match, a very good opener. I really enjoyed this match. Dolph and The Miz have really good chemistry together. Dolph did hit a Faymaster, and then I think Dolph tried to go for a Faymaster. Then Miz went for the skull-crushing finale. Then at one point in the match where Dolph tweaks his knee. I don't know if that was a legit injury or not, but apparently he got in. I don't know if that was legit or not, but I don't know if it was a work or whatever. But yeah, Dolph did tweak his knee in the match. And then at the end of the match, Dolph did superkick Miz in the face. Then Dolph goes for the zigzag for the win. So Dolph Ziggler is your new Intercontinental Champion. I'm actually kind of shocked about this. In my predictions, my preview video for SummerSlam, I said that Miz was going to go over Dolph Ziggler, and they could continue this feud going into Night of Champions. But apparently they've got Ziggler going over, which I'm very happy with. I'm glad that they're finally giving a win to Dolph Ziggler. Last time Dolph won a pay-per-view was I think it was late last year. So he was on a huge pay-per-view losing streak, tonight. So I'm glad he got the win. So we got to the first. Then we got to a segment. Tom Phillips interviews Brie Bella. She cuts a promo on Stephanie. Second match tonight, which is for the Divas title, is AJ versus Paige. It was a solid match. Paige goes over with the Rampage, and Paige becomes the new Divas Champion. I thought it was a solid match. Like I said, I don't think it was the best match of the night, but it was a solid match nonetheless. And I think this feud will continue going into Night Champions. Third match tonight, which was it was a flag match. It was Rusev versus Swagger. Before the match, Lana cuts a promo. I forgot what the promo was. I can't remember what the promo was. So yeah, Lana cuts a promo. She's talking about Russia, I think. Then Swagger comes out. Well, before Swagger came out, the guards came out, and they did like a salute and whatever. Then Swagger comes out, and then the match, before the match starts, Swagger and Rusev did have a brawl. Then the match officially starts. There was brawling for the most of this match. I actually thought that isn't a flag match supposed to be where two flags are supposed to be hung on one post? That was the last flag match I watched, but that was kind of odd. Like they didn't have them like attached to the turnbuckles. That was kind of a bit odd to me. I didn't really know why they didn't do that. But yeah, it was a solid. This was another solid match. Rusev wins with a camel clutch. Jack Swagger tries to put him in the picture lock in between the match as well, which I thought was pretty good. He got out of that, and you know, this got a good 5 to 10 minutes. I thought this was a really good, solid match. I mean, you're not going to get a 5-star match with these two guys because they're, you know, I mean, two big guys. I mean, in a big guy match, it's only going to last 5 to 10 minutes. So, you know, I thought it was a solid match nonetheless. Then we get to the fourth match tonight, which is a Lumberjack match. It was Ambrose versus Rollins. This was match of the night, man. Literally match of the night. I really enjoyed it. This was probably the best match on the entire show. Ambrose and Rollins brawl into the crowd. Then Ambrose and Rollins do some good wrestling inside the ring. The Lumberjacks are beating up Rollins and Ambrose. I thought they was going to just beat up Ambrose because he's a babyface, but no, they beat up Rollins as well, which I thought was really good. Also, the Lumberjacks stopped at the end. The Lumberjacks stopped brawling. Ambrose and Rollins stopped brawling in the crowd. Then the wrestlers got to start throwing them back inside the ring. Then another spot in the match was when where Rollins was where the Lumberjacks were trying to throw Rollins back into the ring. Then all the wrestlers are outside. Then there's just Ambrose inside the ring. He danced on every single wrestler, even including RVD. He danced on every single wrestler, and that was just an awesome dive right there. Then at the end of the match, Harper and Rollins distract Ambrose. Then Rollins hits Ambrose with his briefcase and gets the win. I thought it was an awesome match. Like I said, I really enjoyed this match. This was match of the night. They brawled in the crowd. They got the crowd invested into this match. They got the wrestlers involved. It was just awesome all around. And yeah, Rollins got the win. And I think Night Champions, I think it's gonna be this year should continue going into Night Champions, where we have Ambrose and Rollins, and then Ambrose. Maybe Rollins chooses to stick next month and gets maybe a ladder match for the briefcases. For the briefcase, I think that's probably the step that they should go with next time, not the Lumberjack match. Then we go with the fifth match tonight, which is Bray Wyatt versus Chris Jericho. Started off a bit slow in my opinion. I mean, the first 5 minutes was a bit slow, but it started to pick up near to the end, where Bray Wyatt did hit a Sister Abigail onto the barricade. Then one other part I did like, where Chris Jericho was going for the lion salt, and Bray Wyatt went into the Exorcist walk. I thought that was an awesome, you know, creepy moment. Then at the end of the match, Bray hits a Sister Abigail for the win. Like I said, the last 5 minutes of the match, the start of the match was a bit slow for me, but near to the middle of the match, it got this pace picked up, and these two guys really worked their asses off, and I thought it was really good. The sixth match tonight, which was Stephanie versus Brie. Stephanie looked fucking stunning. Absolutely fucking, she looked dead hot tonight. I'm just saying it right now. Stephanie looked hot, man. Like that attire she had, my god. I was just memorized by that. Anyway, Stephanie gets. We had a ton of interference in this match. Triple H distracts Brie. Then Brie drop kicks Triple H. The crowd did pop for that. Then Nikki Bella comes down to, well, we all think that she's going to help Brie, but she attacks Brie Bella. I didn't really care about. I don't really care about Nikki Bella heel turn, in my opinion. Like, she is just a terrible actor, in my opinion. She's a terrible diva. I mean, she's alright she's a terrible wrestler, in my opinion. I don't think she's a good wrestler at all, in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, her heel turn I don't really care about too much. It's probably going to be a 2-1 handicap match at Night Champions anyway, so whatever. So yeah, Stephanie was with the pedigree. Like I said, it was an okay match. I couldn't really get into the match, and this was one of the matches I was getting excited for, like Stephanie McMahon versus Brie Bella. It had real great build up. I mean, well, I couldn't really get into the match. I don't know if it was Stephanie's ring rust or whatever, but I just couldn't get into the match. But yeah, Stephanie did look stunning in the match. She just looked dead stunning. But the first match tonight, which was Orton versus Reigns. This was another match this was another match where I didn't pick up very well either, because I don't know. I'm glad that Reigns went over clean, but this was another match that I didn't care about, to be honest, because the build up for the feud's been decent at best, and they they should have added a stip for this match, I think, in my opinion, like maybe a no DQ match or something like that, because just these two guys in a one-on-one match was so boring. So yeah, Reigns went over with a spear, Randy Orton does a mid-air RKO. It was a okay match, I guess. Then we get to the main event, which is John Cena defending his WWE World Title against Brock Lesnar. This was another slow match as well. I think this should have had a stip as well to it. So you have Lesnar doing a ton of fucking German suplexes. The announcer saying, "Oh, Brock Lesnar did 16 suplexes." I don't think he did 16, but he did a few. Then John Cena puts him into the. Then Lesnar F5s him 30 seconds into the match. Then Cena gets back up. Another part of the match where Cena did AA him. Then Lesnar kicked out. Then Lesnar is talking to gets distracted with the ref. Then Cena puts him into the into the STF, and I was thinking when Cena put Lesnar into the STF, I was thinking, no, WWE team, do not don't let Lesnar tap out to Cena, because that would be a fucking joke in my opinion. But he didn't, and Lesnar, and then after that Lesnar recovers, he hits that F5 on Cena, 1, 2, 3, because you knew WWE World Champion, and I was shocked actually John Cena put him over clean in my opinion. That was a kind of a shocker to me. I don't know if John Cena's injured or not. He didn't really feel, he wasn't really into this match. I don't know what it was, if he was like injured or whatever. But like I said, this match was very slow, boring at best. I was glad it was over in my opinion. But yeah, that was, and then after the match, the doctor was checking on John Cena, and then Lesnar was just looking. It's just after the match, the doctors check on Cena, and that's when we ended the show. I thought SummerSlam 2014 was a decent show at best. It wasn't the best show in the world, but it was a decent show. So that was my review of WWE. So that was my WWE SummerSlam 2014 review. Hope you guys liked this show. If you did, if you didn't, leave that in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys. Brag out.